Hey all, it's Brendon. Happy holidays. I know this time of year you're already thinking about your big 2020. I mean, you're starting a new decade. It's a new year, and I know lots of people get excited about it, but also sometimes we have like the need for some important reminders as we begin this next stage of our life. So recently I did a session with my HPX coaching group. We call it HPX because that stands for High Performance Experience. And in this coaching session, I talked about how should you think about 2020. And I thought I'd play that for you here. I thought you'd really enjoy it. You know, I always tell people, the people around you, they don't want like presents, like things. You know, we think they want things. You know, what they want is presence. Your full dance of energy right now with them, right here. That's presence. Being here now, but being here now in reverence and positivity. That's what I think we got to work on. Lots of people, yeah, they're good at being here now and they're being mindful, but they're still kind of in a crappy attitude. What people want from us is presence, that full engagement in the minute where we're having that dance of energy between us that is positive and reverential, meaning we have reverence for each other, we have reverence for our lives. And I'll tell you what, if all you got from this entire session today was like, you know what, I need to start showing up for my family, for my team, in the ways that I serve with more presence that is a dance with the energy of the moment and that is positive and that has real reverence, I'm telling you what, that's what life's about. That's probably the difference of the next decade for you. For a lot of people, the last decade was like, it was just like a march. It was a struggle, it was a fight, it was constant like just battling and crises and just like, and there was a lot of, from this last 4 or 5 years, a lot of negative energy out there, a lot of political turmoil, a lot of economic turmoil around the world, a lot of like the haves and the haves not, a lot of social media flair, and people just kind of, they're like, ugh. When I've been traveling this last couple months, I've noticed that the energy of the world continues to flatline. That people still are being pulled into darkness. People are still being pulled into the easiness of hate and the easiness of division because those pull at our base desires to be better than or to be protection. And that's not a socio-political comment, it's the psychology of the human being. It's easy to be pulled into darker energy. It just is. And for many people over the last couple of years, that's the thing. Going into 2020, we got to go, how do I enter this with a more mindful awareness to the moment, to the opportunities I have, to the ability to serve? And I think that's going to take a lot of practice. And I think that might be one of your biggest goals for the next decade. Because I really believe when I say self-mastery to people, they always think discipline and focus and productivity. And I'm usually like, self-mastery to me, from what I've learned from our high performance studies, is full engagement. It's joy, it's confidence, it's a positive range of our psychology that makes us have reverence for the moment so now we can dance together. You know? You ever gone to a party and you were in a bad mood and you're just like, I'm just not gonna dance. And another time you went to a party and you were good mood and you said, well, I'm gonna dance. Well, isn't it true you were equally, at both situations, you were equally bad at dancing? You know what I mean? It's like, I've done that, I go to a party, everyone's dancing, like, I'm not in the mood. Another party, I'm in the mood, let's dance. But I still dance, I dance horribly. Many of you have seen it. Tens of thousands of you have seen me dance. But for me, it's an attitude. It's a way I'm engaging in the moment. It's a presence. I'm saying, number one, let's begin your planning process with reverence. There is serendipity going on here. There's coincidence going on here. There's blessings going on here. There is literal purpose happening right here, 4 feet from me in that lens with you. There's a reason that you are here. And if you can connect with that every day. I got up this morning exhausted from shooting last night. And I thought, wait, put my feet on the ground like Wayne Dyer told me to do, said, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I reminded myself, not, I gotta go do this other filming thing, here I go again. No. I get to practice my purpose today. I get to live in purpose. I get to show up in purpose. I get to trust that there is an absolute reason that this day is happening. That there is a knowledge, a force, an energy, something beyond me that has lined up all of the cards, all of the dominoes, that you and I are here today. So if you can not just do that, I'm not saying this just for us right now. I'm saying this for how you are showing up each day. Do you know why life lost some magic in the last 2019? It wasn't because of your finances. It wasn't because of your health. It wasn't because of who's in your life or who left or who showed up. It wasn't because your team is good. It wasn't because you got paid. No, life loses magic because we forget to bring the magic and experience the magic intentionally. We hope one day. What if you started living happily right now as whatever it is you wanted? You know, well, Brendon, I want to be financially free. Well, how would that feel? What if you walked down the street like a financially free person? I wouldn't walk into the Louis Vuittons and put it on the credit card, if you know what I'm saying. But what if you just like mentally and emotionally stepped into how you already want to feel? You're waiting for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years to start feeling what you want to feel. What is up with that? You think that more achievements and more things in 2020 is going to give you that feeling? Let me tell you, as somebody who literally is blessed to coach 2 billionaires currently right now, literally working with people on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, on their emotions and their lives, from those big fancy people to people you see in the media to just regular people who came from places exactly like me, challenged financially, not in a good place in family or relationships, not in a good opportunity place, and yet they're able to find that. They're able to connect to that. No matter where you are on the scale of whatever your ambitions are, the question is, can you connect to this moment and feel like you got it already? That's the secret. That's the magic. Having reverence and trust in this moment and bringing positive gratitude and reverence for it. I'm so thankful to be here with you right now. I can't believe you and I get to enter 2020 together. We get to enter a new decade together. It just sounds so friggin' cool. I mean, if all I do is put some enthusiasm on for you today, I feel like we've done a good job. Because so many people are like, ugh, right now. And I'm like, here to say, nothing is gonna break that for you that you're going to achieve outwardly. There is no status, money, power, or fame. There's not, if I give you 100,000 new likes on Instagram, suddenly you're gonna be like, yay, I enjoy my day. No, it's gonna be like cotton candy. It tastes good in a second, it's gone later, nothing. There's no meaning there. There's no calorie there. There's no fulfillment and energy there. I know you know what I'm saying. But I really believe when people start planning their 2020s, their next years or decades, it's all about achievement of things. And they think that the achievement of things is going to give them the feelings that are available to them right now. People think the achievement of things are going to give them the feelings they want when those feelings are available right now. I can already walk down the street a more confident person in 30 seconds. I don't need to get my certification and my thing on the wall and accolades and fans and followers and a bigger bank account to be more confident, because what I have to do is allow more confidence. I have to allow that to happen, to say, oh, look at these things I've been through that I have already experienced that made me smarter, wiser, better. Hey, let me pick up my shoulders a little bit. Let me put a smile on my face. Let me tell myself just to be confident, because I can do that right now. That you can forge your own emotional reality. And that's self-mastery. So don't think of self-mastery as just a discipline thing, but ultimately it's about, what do you want to feel in 2020 that you got away from feeling in 2019? Hey, it's Brendon. I hope you enjoyed that clip from my HPX coaching group. Every single month I go live like that. That little clip you saw was just a couple minutes, but the actual training was over 2 hours long, where I go live and I just help people reach that high performance experience in their lives. And if you'd like to be part of that, just click the link in the post down below so that you can join us in HPX coaching. Again, go live for 2 hours every single month. We'd love to have you part of that. If not, hey, listen, I hope you'll subscribe to this channel, share this message with your friends and your family, everyone who you know is thinking about this big 2020 coming up. I think we can all go into it a little more intentional, a little more soulful, a little more fulfilled in this next year of our lives. Until I see you in the next one, I'm wishing you and your family a warm and wonderful holiday seasons and a happy new year.